Hello everybody, my name is Invicta. Welcome to your first impressions of a new game here, kind of newish game here. This one was actually introduced to me by Mathis Games, of all people. Its title is Lobotomy Corporation. So I don't know too much about the game. All I know is that there are some things going on with like SCP-like individuals called anomalies, and there's like a base building mechanic to it and all that stuff. So we're gonna dive in and check this one out, and if it's something that you all enjoy here on YouTube, then please let me know by clicking the like button and leaving a comment down below. We don't need no tutorials, we can just hop on into this one here. So start a new game with the current abnormality observation levels. Yes, let us begin. Exciting. Oh, I also should mention really quickly here that there is a little bit of a waifu thing going on, so I don't really know if that's your style here on YouTube, but if it is, let me know in the comments. And we got a box. Let's see here. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. Sure. Who is this? Angela. Hello, X. Hello. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I'm Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace, so please have no worry in speaking with me or asking me any questions. Okay. What's up with your side ponytail? Pretty name for an AI, wouldn't you say so? Angela? Sure. I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. You're telling me. I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI. Am I wrong? Oh, yeah, kind of. However, there's a great difference between us. I'm bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I cannot take a step outside this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. Oh, that's kind of sad. Oh. Now, in regards to, to my appearance. The color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is picturesque of the person who has the most beautiful smile. Well, I kind of agree with that, sure. Haha, don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on the earth. Good one, Angela. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. If the way I look is pleasing to the eye, to your eye, then I'm working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I'm the best in the majority of work fields. Kind of full of herself. I'm able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. I'm certain that many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. Well, enough with the introductions. Is there anything you would like me to know? You would like to know? Can you inform me about the company? That's not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. Your world is constantly growing, and demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. That's for sure. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world further. In search of a solution, we happen to stumble upon mysterious beings who we've dubbed abnormalities. I've heard that these are important to this game. Then we figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a, quote, special method. What's so special about that, Angela? Isolate them in a controlled she's telling me. Isolate them in a controlled environment, then to harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you are fully placed into the role as manager, you will be able to access all current information on the abnormalities from the encyclopedia. It is very important that you know and understand these beings to be successful in your position. The music stopped there and kind of spooky. I don't know how scary this game is. As far as I know, that it's pretty much just a base builder with a little bit of character building. That's all I really know, and apparently monsters. For now, the encyclopedia's pages lay blank. It will be filled out little by little. Don't concern yourself too much with it. It is the task that your subordinates to pen to it. This is a nice office. You joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting processes. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessor. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Thanks, Angela. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? What was that little thing you did there with the eyebrow? Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce you to her. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing it on my own. So someone determined there should be an AI to assume the head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Good one, Angela. I like that one, too. Naturally, of course. Music's gone again. Oh. I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. Well then, shall we greet her now? AI is a she? Hear rush footsteps from behind. Oh god. This is Malkuth apparently. Manager! I arrived just on time, right? The time is only about 1 minute late. Well, I guess it still counts as on time. I don't know about that smile. What the heck is that? Also, is that in her hair, or is that, like... Is that her bandana that has the logo of the game on it? Congratulations on joining Lobotomy Corporation, manager. I do not want to disturb this touching moment, Malkuth, but every second counts in Lobotomy Corporation. Please make your introduction as brief as possible and go on prepare for the meeting. Seems Miss Angela isn't in a good mood today. But hey, at least the other Sephiroth. Like, Sephiroth? I'm looking forward to meeting you. Well, maybe, not all of them. Where are my manners? My name is Malkuth. I'm in charge of the control team. Since we're the control team, we have a great deal of responsibility. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of this facility, manager. I'm sure you're a bit nervous right now. It takes a bit of time to get used to things around here. I know from experience. But don't worry. I'll be sure to help you. I am not exactly the best at everything. I used to be a problem Sapphira, you know. How would I know that? I would sew buttons onto a shirt in the wrong direction or add salt instead of sugar to food. But still, you can do it, just like I managed to. I'm sure you will succeed, manager. I give you an easy task since it's your first day here. I wish you the best of luck. Oh my god. I can't take it anymore, manager. You're in there, right? I have to get out of here, please. I know you're capable of it. You're the manager. You're not some of the rest of us. You can do anything. Why do you want to quit? Don't you like working here in the control team? Everything here is a delight for me. Every day is a delight for me. So horrible, I can't take it anymore. I go insane. Nothing here is normal. Do you really think you can't handle it? Please. I don't want to be here. Just let me out, please. Manager, even though you're the head of this facility, that employee belongs to my department. I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this, please. Okay. I'll let her handle it. Thanks for acknowledging my position. Please don't be alarmed. These kind of things happen quite often. Oh, right. It must be the first time you're seeing something like this. Usually Miss Angela or I handle this kind of stuff. Just a tiny hiccup. Nothing for you to worry about. Oh, please, manager. Please. You okay? Manager, please make sure to remember that your primary goal is harvesting energy from the abnormalities. In order to harvest energy, you need to work on them. This is the most basic yet important task we have here at the corporation. Please don't let me down. I know you can do it. Complete 3 work processes with the abnormalities. Okay. I can do it. Control team, safety team, information team, training team. Bruh. Day 1. Hello, manager. Each day you would need to expand one department. Are you ready to open up the control department and begin managing abnormalities? Yes, Malkuth, I am. Day 1. All right. Employee assignments needed. We have London. Then Drake London, the wide receiver for the Atlanta Falcons. Okay, so we have stats. We've got colors. We've got what looks like gear. And I think that you can actually create a new custom character as well, which should be a lot of fun. It's going to cost us 1 lob point. Let's see. Customized appearance also costs us 1 lob point. All right. So obviously I got to put myself in there, because you know me. You know me. Let's see. Default face. Oh my god, those expressions though. The normal eyes. Nope, my eyes are definitely. I mean, that's how I would kind of look. Was just kind of like, what am I doing here? Oh my gosh, how many eyes are there? Yeah, there we go. I'm with a slightly confused look on my face. Let's see. Regular brows. Yeah, there you go. Just straight eyebrowed, fine. Regular mouth. Yeah, there you go. Just expressionless. All right, panic eyes. Let's see. Default face. Combat face. Oh, here we go. My combat face. Oh wait, combat brows. There we go. Yeah, I get really mad. I'm like, Rrr! There we go. Combat mouth. Yep, I like it. No, I think just the gritted teeth. Like, grrr, that one. Yeah, this I think that one works. So that one. Okay. And then there's the panicking face. I mean, we're never gonna see this. We won't see this. I wouldn't be crying. I mean, first off, I'm never gonna panic. I don't even know what that is. Sure. That one. Panic brows. Yep, alright. Dead face. I'm definitely not gonna see this one. Sure. You're hired. What is this? We don't have enough lob points, so you're hired. It's me. Wait, no! I didn't change my appearance, my hair. I forgot to change my hair. It's a disaster anyway. A total disaster. Can I edit this? No? Okay, well. I guess that's me for now. I have blue husky hair. Great. Alright, let's do day one. Lobotomy Corporation. Hopefully I can edit that later on. If I can't, then I'll be very sad. Oh my gosh. Okay, so... Alright, we have Sinvicta. We have London here. So you can click and drag and move things. What is this? Select work. Alright, so there's 4 different types of works that you can do. It's instinct, insight, repression, and attachment. Each abnormality will like one type of work. So for this one, for example, we have nothing to go off of since we've never met this abnormality before. So I think we're going to start off with insight, and let's see what happens here. And we're going to assign Sinvicta to it. I have a level 1 insight. Arrival very slow. Okay, that's fine. That's me. Music. 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 There we go. Oh. Victor's understandably terrified entering the containment unit. At times, it will menacingly click its teeth, but it's nothing to worry about. Sinvicta witnesses the solemnity of it, reveres it. Sinvicta works proceeded, did not respond at all. It's not possible to just once forgive an act of evil as long as the intentions behind it were pure. Oh, is it not possible? I don't know, dude. Okay, so that was a not stellar result. And that was it. We're now back to the main stage. Okay, so these points here are called ego points and PE boxes. And what you can do is you can actually spend the PE boxes on stuff to learn about this abnormality. So we don't know its name, we don't know anything about it right now, but we can spend some of those points. We got 6 unique PE boxes right now. We can find out the basic information, we can find out if it likes a particular type of work, we can find out managerial guidelines, even what happens if something escapes, which of course, I mean, that would never ever happen. And every abnormality will also apparently have a weapon and an ego suit, and an ego gift as well, which is a payout of 5% probability. So we only have 6 right now. Let's get the basic information about this abnormality, and I'm just going to send Sinvicta to work again because it wasn't a great result, but it wasn't a terrible result either. That's probably good. Wish I could speed stuff up though. Maybe best to send an honest employee to tend to its designation. The sins of Sinvicta shall reach blank soon. I mean, it's in my name. Is my Punisher. Excuse me? Sinvicta's completed the task, but blank was indifferent. We're getting a lot of boxes here. Is it not possible? Okay, so it's just cycling through the same things. Oh my gosh. Sinvicta's killing it in there. Wow, look at that. Angela, this is a page from Angela. The news you've been waiting for has finally arrived. All the energy we need has been collected for today. Any energy you collect from now on will be extra and makes our company even more prosperous. So the workday is complete, but we can still use our employees here to train on whatever this thing's name is. So let's find out. We have 15 unique PE boxes. I'm going to also turn down the music a little bit. It's coming in a little hot. It's coming in a lot hot. There we go. I didn't realize it was so loud until I'm sitting here talking. All right, so basic information. Let's find out. 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds. There's a Zayn class abnormality. Work damage. So it deals white damage. Maximum E boxes you can get is 10. Good range is between 8 and 10. Normal is 4 to 7. Bad is 0 and 3. Okay, so we still have 7 PE left, and we can find out what type of work this thing likes. Okay, so it likes insight, but it really likes attachment. Okay, so let's try an attachment task on it. On 1 sin. 1 sin to another. So this shows the rank. This shows the amount of our last payout of PE boxes, and this is the name. 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds. So now we're trying the attachment work. Depending on the situation, it may have positive effects on employees. At times, 1 sin will menacingly click its teeth. There's nothing to worry about. I love the sound of this. All right, so 1 sin he looks like he's kind of a chill guy. He's kind of got the Sinvicta logo thing going on. I think we're going to get along just fine. Oh, a little damage there. Okay. And Sinvicta looks like he's okay. So let's get with those 9 boxes. We can find everything. So ego gift. Access probably 5%. Penitence hat. So this is a hat. Gives SP +2. Work success rate 10% with corresponding abnormality. Okay. Let's see. Managerial guidelines. What is this? 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds will restore the employee's mental state when the work result is good. Corbinian, who received this benediction, commented that it felt refreshing. And then the second note here is, after the maximum number of PE boxes was produced with 1 sin, it restored the mental health of every employee in the department. Wow. Okay, so it has like a beneficial property if we get maximum boxes. And it also pays out with stuff. So let's keep sending Sinvicta back here for now just to see what happens. And again, if this is a game that you all here on YouTube would love to see and explore more of, then please let me know by clicking the like button. Uh-oh. What's happening? There are alarms going off or something. Who's this? I can't even read their name. London's she's not even doing anything. She's just kind of chilling. Can you like go up here or something? For fun. So we got an 8 out of 1 sin. God, I hope I can customize my character. Okay, so there's a countdown now. I don't know what this countdown is about. Escape information. Oh my gosh. Whoa, it's got an ego weapon and an ego suit. So the penitence, this is the penitence set. Deals 5 to 7 damage. The attack speed's normal, the range is short. So we can use unique PE boxes that we farm to actually build this gear that we can give to our employees. It is a non-escaping entity. Okay. So I'm guessing what happens is that if this gets down to 0, it would escape, but since this one doesn't escape, it's probably no big deal. London, you better get in there. You better get in there. 1 second left. Oh, she made it. Checking OxyContin levels. What? But we're not going to get perfect amount. Uh-oh. London, what are you doing? What are we doing here? Okay. We got an 8-2. Hey, look. I ain't going to complain about that. And let's see. There's one more thing we can unlock. There we go. So it does not like repression. It doesn't like instinct that much. It likes early insight ranks, but not totally. And then attachment is just high all the way around. So it looks like we just need to use purple or attachment on there. Then we have a description. Oh my gosh, there's so many words. Let's see. A silent abnormality that understands the conflict between good and evil. Its empty eye sockets stare at all those who encounter it. A giant skull that is attached to a cross that wears a crown of thorns. It floats about 2 meters above the ground. While its appearance is bizarre, it is rare to record an incident of violence against employees involving this abnormality. It feeds off the evil that seeps out of conversations between people. I think that's what the blurb said whenever we had it in the box. The assigned employee must kneel before it. Standing appears to be acceptable, and present their evil by confessing their sins to it. The way it feeds is unknown. Excerpt from experiment records. We have cataloged the sins a person can commit onto 3 levels. Level 1, a small lie or an action that either goes unnoticed or that can be shared in jest. Level 2, sins that are more serious and only shared with closest friends. Level 3, sins so profound they cannot be shared with anyone. These will be taken to the grave. Employee, redacted, has been assigned to confess a level 1 sin. Energy production with the abnormality increased by 12%. Employee, redacted, was assigned to confess a level 2 sin. Energy production via the abnormality increased by 15%. We assigned employee, redacted, to confess a level 3 sin. 1 minute and 48 seconds after the employee was sent in, a bright flash of light was seen. The light was so bright it could be seen outside of the containment unit. And immediately following the light, there was a facility-wide power outage. The phenomenon lasted 2 hours. Employee redacted lost 6 years of their memory. Further experiments were canceled. Scientific ethics decree that all footage of those who participated in the experiment is to be kept sealed. Oh my God, what happened? However, the incident left us no choice but to review the footage of the containment unit. So this is recounting the footage of that day. Employee redacted. This happened during redacted at around 4 p.m. Anyways, there was a railway about 20 minutes from my house. Some of my good friends and I decided to dress as forest animals. One of us chose to go as a deer. It was a crude costume. It could hardly be called one to be honest. Just a pair of clumsily made antlers and dark outfit with deer-like spots on it. Omitted. They omitted something. I didn't know how our deer friend wandered into the woods. We didn't even notice he was missing for maybe like an hour. We searched for him and finally found him in some bushes. We called out to his name, and I'm not sure it was relief from the relief of finally finding us or what, but he started sprinting towards us. And that's when we heard the gunshots. Bang, bang, bang. When I came to my senses, I saw blood splattered all the way to my feet. After that, not one of us dressed up as an animal ever again. That's all. By the way, is this really supposed to work? Observation log number 4-435. Its eye sockets are empty. It is a skull after all, but I just doubt it's blind. It certainly has its gaze fixed on me. I can somehow feel that it's listening to me. Confessing to it does lighten my heart, admittedly. Afterwards, we investigated the incident in the employee's hometown to get a better picture. We learned that a boy named Justin was shot and killed in a deer costume by hunters during hunting season. Unlike the employee's confession, Justin was repeatedly bullied by other kids. Witnesses say that they heard the kids shout, "Run, Justin, run," right before the gunshot. After the incident, the kids at the scene moved out of town and deer hunting was banned in the area. Excerpt from Abnormality Research Log X-392. Honestly, you can't expect all of our employees to give honest confessions to that skull. Around every 1 in 10 employees will tend to say something that is not completely true. It's a bit different from a lie. You could say that it's a subconscious excuse they make. They distort perspective to justify their actions, even though they are aware that they should be telling the truth. Once this happens, the confession is no longer truly a confession. Yes, I'm talking about you trying to justify your tardiness for 5 minutes now. Oh boy. Okay, so this thing is like it's like a judgment abnormality or something. And I guess it can tell when you're lying. So I don't know if that has something to do with what type of work you do with it, or the type of employee that you send. Like I don't know if these employees have any random attributes for sinning or whatnot. Maybe that's something we will discover here. So I think what we should do is let's farm up the rest of the ego boxes, or the PE boxes, I should say. That way we can get gear, at least for these two, for Sinvicta and London. And we're yielding about 8 to 10 boxes of PE here. First off, let's keep the train. Need to keep the gravy train rolling here. I'll send Sinvicta back in there. I guess I should probably tell him, hey, just stand next to here. We don't need him to go back to the main room. All right, so these cost 15 to manufacture. So we need 30. We need 30 boxes, and so we need 55 boxes to pay for the armor as well as the weapon. This is going to take a little bit here. Hopefully we get some kind of fast forward feature. I see that there's a play button, and obviously there's a pause button. Hitting spacebar. So I'm assuming that later on we get something like that. Here, you stay here, buddy. I just need you to be in this department. You too. So that wasn't a good payout there. See if London can... Maybe I'm not vibing well with one sin here. I don't know what this meter is up here. Qliphoth meltdown level? Number of containment units that will be affected by the next Qliphoth meltdown. So does this go up every time we work with something? So how big is this facility? Not very big. Oh, she got perfect. Whoa, and you saw the little blue sparkles everywhere. Okay. That restored I guess the sanity of everybody. Wow. Okay. Well, London, I think you are you're our new assigned employee. Okay, yeah, so it does go up after a certain amount of works. Qliphoth meltdown level goes up. And that one triggered in here, so. But if we can get, all we need is we've already bought one, so we just need 35 total boxes. We're almost there for getting these two gear. I got a 9. Got a 9er. I'll take a 9er. Let's get both armor. And now we just need 10 more. We just need 10 more boxes, and then we'll have full gear for this ego suit. So we'll put London back in here. Apparently she's better at it than I am. We have these stats over here. Fortitude, prudence, temperance, and justice. So SP, I'm guessing that's the sanity points. Max HP is max HP. Attack speed is affected by justice. And then temperance work increases work speed and work success. Interesting. Oh, we're one short. Or we're 2 short. Okay. Well, you know what? London? You did a great job today. I think I'm going to handle this one. Don't worry, I got this. Yeah, and it definitely goes up one by one. Okay. So I think we'll do one more day here. Let me know if you all here in this pilot episode of this new kind of newish game. Oh, she got the headband. Yo, that's awesome. She got the headband. The penitence hat. SP +2 work success rate plus 10% when working with the corresponding abnormality. That's great. We got the 5% payout. That's awesome. Yeah, 5%, the ego gift. Cool. All right, so let's buy this. Let's buy the last weapon, and we'll end the day here. Work day complete. Control team, you can do this clear. We got an S rank, 3 rewards, 2 remaining. We have 2. Oh, we have 2 remaining awards. Let's see here. And I guess working with the abnormalities increases certain stats based off of what type of work you do. So because we went with Temperance, Sinvicta did do some of the insight work, and then the Temperance or the attachment work affects the Temperance. So it's corresponding to the color of work that you do. So cool. See you the next day. Yes, 100% survival rate. Well, of course. I mean, we are Gosu. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you guys and gals here on YouTube want to have the full lore reading, or if you would just like me to pause, like just show you the screen and you can read it on your own time. It seems like this game is going to be longer-ish episodes. I don't know. But let me know. Let me know if you want to hear the entire lore of the game, or if you just want to read it, or just get the Cliff Notes version, or pause the screen, that sort of thing. Let's do one more day here. We're at 32 minutes. Yeah, we can do one more. Let's see. People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing it's wrong? Okay, what is this? This is the recording of the day we must never forget. Okay, now the letters in front of the numbers are different. This is an O, that's a T. He was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. Well, we got kind of a sins thing going on, so let's go with O-02-56. Hello, Angela. Face the fear, build the future. As the motto of our founder, one whom we refer to as A. Well, who's B? Tell me, if you had to choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer? Face the fear, build the future. I like to face the fear. I'm not scared of anything. We are the first humans of this world to discover abnormalities. Of course, with the exclusion of myself, I did not exactly belong to humanity. Yeah, but you were built by one of us, though, right? How should I put it? We are pioneering an entirely new world in a brand new field of study. The discoveries we have made thus far are merely the tip of the iceberg. Abnormalities have been among us since the beginning. However, we have only just found their essence, their strange nature. We've confronted them for the first time. As we face the fear itself, they are fundamentally an incarnation of fear. There was a bit of confusion last time, wasn't there? Usually I'm in charge of the security of your office. However, it seems that I have failed to pay close enough attention to the Sapphira meeting room. I heard that a control team employee has resigned from the corporation. Good job. You do know what it means to resign here in the company, don't you? I'm guessing that they quit peacefully and have a long and successful life. I'll take that as a no. Okay. All right. Settle down, Angela. I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you and what I shouldn't. Some aspects of our company that I considered natural and obvious might come as quite a shock to you. We have a variety of roles here. It's like a well-structured play. Every actor has a role that they must be faithful to their part without any error, synergizing with each other. Now imagine that one of the actors decides to leave the stage because they didn't like their role. The actor should not have played their predetermined part at the predetermined timing before making their exit stage left. To leave the stage without fulfilling their part means that the life of the role and its actor are finished. That's what it means when we say someone resigns. Okay? Great job, manager. You did exactly what I asked of you. I knew you could do it. You'll never guess how much I rooted for you back there. As for me, the day went all right. We covered a joint emergency protocol and drill for my team. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say it was perfect, though. By the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than the abnormalities? Those entities that wander the facility are unable to be contained. Sometimes they manifest themselves into the corridors. The drills do no good when you encounter them. We don't have enough data on them. We always have to stay alert. No matter how meticulous our plan is, we can't control the unknown. Sometimes, when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling. Not like fear or anything, some other sensation. Strange, isn't it? Feel nauseous. Something within me is palpitating out of control. It feels I'm no longer myself. How can I describe it? Something's wriggling inside of me, little by little. Okay, thank you, Malkuth. I guess expansion level? Good day, manager. Would you like to expand the control part? Yes, Malkuth. Are you out of that, whatever that was? Good lord. Let's see. Game speed acceleration. There we go. Order agents to work in other departments. Recall scattered agents to their home department in the main room. Let's do game speed acceleration. You can accelerate the flow of time during management by up to 2x by using the TT2 acceleration protocol. We'll take that. Hi, manager. Would you like? Yes, I would. Thank you. Okay, we have lob points here. So can I like adjust and customize again, or is this just it's just done and done? I don't think I can edit the employees. Darn. Well, we have a new abnormality here. Let us see. How do I use that gear that we got? Strengthen employee. Okay, so this is like a level up feature here. There's got to be a way to put the gear on. Apparently equipped ego weapon. Yeah, that's what I want to change, game. Whoops. Ego list. Ah, there we go. Okay. So here's where we get all of our weapons and suits and stuff. So details. 5% healed 10 SP with a 5% chance upon receiving black or red damage. Okay. Control team. Oh wait, I took them out. Here we go. Now I should be able to do it. So ego list. Yeah. Okay. So we can put. There we go. Just click over. Okay. So we only have 2 slots available, which makes sense. Yeah. Look at that. They're decked out in the 1-sin gear. All right. I don't think we need to hire anybody yet. Let's keep up with the pace once we start getting more abnormalities. How about that? Day 2. What is this? That is a little bird. Okay. Well, let's keep working on 1-sin here. And since London already has the payout, she's gifted to work with that. We got a bird, so it's got red on its belly, so I'm going to say instinct. It's also an animal, so maybe this works. There you go. There's the acceleration. All right. Checking nutrition demands, adjusting fluid intake. It feels like it's back in the forest, which it used to live in, while sitting on its perch. Majority of the time, it acts like any other normal bird, flying here and there in the containment unit. Cool. I'm taking red damage. Not many know about its disgusting flesh, which splits apart in several sections. Excuse me. Oh my god, it paid out with 14 boxes. Holy moly. Okay, so I'm going to put you there. I'm gonna stick you there. We can continue to just work and work here. So let's put you there. Maybe try insight. Well, actually, let's see. We only have 6 boxes right now. Let's see what type of work it likes. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily prefer instinct. Oh man, these cost 4 each. Yikes. Okay, let's try insight then. See how this works. Uh-oh. It's possible that you have made some sacrifices to collect half the energy. Please don't let up in vain. What? Sinvicta is dead. Well, London, you're gonna have to save us here. It's all right. That wasn't really me anyway. He looked nothing like me. So I'm just gonna stick with instinct since we know that that's kind of safe, I guess. London, you gotta be the all-star here. Okay. All right. Day 2. Here we go. Let us rock and roll. Day 2. All right. Let's try this again. So apparently insight and instinct don't work. So maybe attachment? Try that. Well, first off, you go here. You go here. All right. So let's get them in the right spots first. Hey. Okay, so I'm going to try attachment. Let's see if that does anything. In London, you can keep working with attachment. I mean, it is something that's Sin, so I guess Sin likes attachment? Uh-oh. Attachment's not going so well. Oof. I did it. Is that enough to get a box? It was. Okay. What about repression? Very low. Yikes. Ooh. I don't know about this. I don't know about this bird here. I prefer one Sin. Here, I'm gonna go work on one Sin. London, you come over here and oof, it does not like repression, so I guess instinct is the only one that we've had that works. Yeah, leave me with one Sin. We're good. We're all Gucci here. Okay, so one Sin's about to escape, but we don't have to worry about that. Uh-oh. Let's see, attachment. Ooh. It shows Sinvicta at 0 HP. We get healed or okay, so we do get healed. Ah, we get healed in the main room. Okay. So that's what's happening. We can't chain the research back here. Okay. All right. Rewind. Let's retry the day. Let's just retry the day. Now we got it. Now we know what's happening. All right. We're gonna get this bird and we're gonna own it. If it gets out, then we'll just beat it. Beat it to death. All right, so I got this. You go over here and start working with one sin. And I will start working here. So I only have 17 HP. That's important to know that we can monitor our HP and SP. This thing is, I don't like the bird. This bird ain't the word. Okay, so he doesn't have enough HP to work. So I'm gonna put Sinvicta in. I'm gonna put Sinvicta in with one sin, and since London has more HP, actually she doesn't have more HP. Oh my gosh, man. Let's try Insight again because I have a feeling that Sinvicta died the first time because he ran out of HP rather than getting damage dealt to him. Let's see. It never cheeps or chirps. However, its stomach occasionally twitches. Oof. Okay, so Instinct's doing pretty well. It's hidden teeth? What? Okay, and this is the pulse of the HP heal. Okay, got it. Oh yeah, she almost died. London almost got murked there. But how much does that heal every time it pulses? It doesn't heal a lot, but so this is the clerk. Okay, she's back to full. Let's try Insight again. Insight seemed to be okay, but she almost died though. We have 8 PE. Let's see. Okay, Insight's actually pretty high. So it responds well to Insight. The more that we discover about these abnormalities, the easier it will be to work on them. Hey, we got happy. Look now, the results of your effort is before us. It is exactly as we needed. See, you're a perfect fit for this manager, the manager of this facility. Thanks, Angela. Let's go for this thing. This thing probably definitely escapes. Let's get the last work stuff done. Okay, very low. So Insight is actually the only one that works with this bird. Now that we know that, I'm gonna put London back with one sin, and I'm gonna put Sinvicta. Don't worry, I can tame this little bird. Let's see what kind of gear he has. I got this. Don't worry. The pro is involved now. Majority of the time, the small bird. Its name is Small Bird. What's our HP there? Took some damage there. All right, London, you keep working. You're fine. You keep working. You're fine now. Spend some PE boxes here. What's happening? Oh, it's the countdown. Oh man, we're crushing it now. We're crushing it now. Get it perfect. Oh baby. Oh, let's go. 12 boxes, baby. I don't even think I took any damage there. I did not. Let's go. Yeah, send it back. Run it back again. Basic information. Punishing bird. Ooh, ego gift necklace. Beak. It's the beak set neckwear. Movement speed and 2 attack speed. Nice. Max. Should probably pause the game. Let's see. So this is punishing bird. It's a Teth class abnormality. It does red damage. Okay, so we want to have some kind of red protection, which I don't think we have right now. With our armor. Observation level 2. We increase the work success chance by 5%. That's good. And let's get the Managerial guidelines. When an employee entered the containment unit of another abnormality, Punishing Bird's cliff-off counter lowered with a normal probability. Oh, that's why the cliff-off counter is lowering so quickly, because we're working on one sin. Okay. When Yoon Young fell into a panic, Punishing Bird's cliff-off counter lowered. Ooh, okay, so the trick here is that it has to definitely escape. That's the cliff-off counter right there. So if we work on one sin again, it's probably going to lower even further. It's actually pretty decent against red damage, so that's fine. Let's go. Yeah, let's just get all the weapons. Let's just get all the weapons. And I will have London go back in because she's just homies with. This should go down to 1, right? No, it did. Okay, so it's a probability of the cliff-off counter. It's not guaranteed. That's good to know. The Punishing Bird. How much is known about its disgusting flesh? That does look kind of disturbing there. Let's see. Escape information? Ooh. Whoa, it's got... Was that a gun? Eagle weapon is the beat gun. Maximum club counter is 4. So it will escape. And it's vulnerable to all types of damage. It has what appears to be 200% damage taken of all damages. Okay, so if it gets out, we can just beat it senseless. The ego weapon deals red damage. Its speed is very fast, and the range is long. And then it's got armor that's actually pretty good against white damage, but nothing else. Very weak to pale damage. Okay. There we go. We got all of it done. Let's see. Punishing Bird voluntarily returned to its containment after a panicking employee returned to normal. It also returned after a period of time had passed. Oh, so it just goes back to its branch, too. Xavier, who was ordered to suppress Punishing Bird. Xavier was ordered to suppress Punishing Bird. When they tried to attack it, the central portion of the abnormality split and redacted. Afterwards, Xavier was confirmed to have died. The suppression ended in failure. Okay, so we don't want to attack it here. We have a little bit of a description. Small and confident bird that punishes evil, guilty, and all sorts of irrelevant people. Some employees have said that it is cute, and when the bird mightily flutters its tiny wings. Oh, when it mightily, yeah, okay. People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins, knowing it's wrong? The small bird wondered. It must be because there is no one to punish people for their misdeeds. If someone takes that role, there's no foul act that would happen in this world ever again. With this in mind, the little bird left the forest it had been living in and never went back. So we got two types of abnormalities here. Both are kind of righteous in their own sense. Okay. I don't like that thing is doing with his neck. Okay, so that one did actually lower the cliff off counter. All right, no. It advanced the meltdown level. Okay. Just want to get the gear here from Punishing Bird. I think that'll be the wrap up of day episode / day number 1 and 2 of Lobotomy Corporation here. Yeah, I'm super excited to be playing a new game. And of course, again, if you all wanted to see some new Lobotomy Corporation footage here and continue this game and check it out and explore it, then make sure you click the like button. Like I said, put a comment down below. Let me know if you want to hear all of the lore readouts. If you enjoy that type of thing, I'm not really big in for lore, but who knows? Maybe the story is going to be pretty good. So we got 23 boxes. How much more do we need for the thing here? It takes 30 boxes. Okay, well, I think let's at least get one. I want to get one pistol. I'm not going to farm this all the way because this is going to take forever, but let's do that. Let's see. What do we need for... What do we need for you? We're almost... Oh, we're done. Yeah, we are maxed out on one sin. Cool. Let's get one weapon from Punishing Bird, and then that'll do it for this day. And I assume that we're probably going to have to add another abnormality after this. Let's see. Let's get a, yeah. I want one of the pistols. That's cool. All right. Work day 2 is complete. S rank, of course. First try. Got it. Day 3. All right. Let's see who we got. Good day. Are you still shy today? Life is only granted to those who hold no fear of death. Okay. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls. Again, I don't know what the letters mean in front of the call signs here. A good day. Are you still shy today? This one sounds like a jolly fellow. Let's get them. Day 3. Greetings, manager. Marks 3 days now that you've worked here. Number 3 is a mysterious one. No, it's not. It's a mysterious 3. Gotcha, Angela. In an age-old fable, it is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Sadly, I'm not a mage or a billionaire that can grant your wishes. Aw. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There are many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth. Angela, I'm going to need you to calm down now. To lead the company to prosperity, to achieve spiritual maturity, you name it. Each had wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those 2 would you want? I'm going to give the corporate answer. I wish for the company to prosper. Future is determined by what you do at this moment. What? Currently, you work for Lobotomy Corporation. In our company, you will see things that cannot be seen, and you will feel things that cannot be felt. You should do impossible things. May your wish be granted. Perhaps you will become the best manager I have seen yet. Hey, she's smiling. I got her to smile. I don't know if she liked my joke or not. So you may be asking yourself if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. Suppose what happened to the others is not important after all. I do promise to cheer you on for the journey to your final goal, though. Oh, thanks, Angela. You did it again, and you did it flawlessly, too. What's going on with the Lobotomy Corporation logo up here? I, myself, have a lot of work to do. If you look at my notebook, my to-do list is always so full. But I know I can get through it. I shall do my best, like I always have. I know I'm slower than the others. I always wanted to check my list or I'll miss something important. That's why I have this notebook. That's why I have this notebook with me at all times. Can't leave any mistakes, you know? I've been carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. Been with me ever since I began working here as a fire of the control team. I know Lady Angela worries about me from time to time. I've got everything under control. I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for ever since a long, long time ago. Maybe even before I was capable of thinking. Feels as if I've wished for the same thing before in some other place that wasn't the control team. Malkuth, please finish the report I requested by the end of the day. Sure thing, boss. I got it right here on my list. I'll have it turned in by the end of the day. Well, I should get going now. It's a pleasure talking to you, manager. The AIs here, they're all unstable, with the exception of me, of course. Yeah, of course, Angela. Especially bad for Malkuth. Whoops. I can't complain, though. It only makes it easier for me to control her. Okay. I mean, I guess they are AIs, so they're not really humans anyway. Let's expand the control team. And this is where we'll end this episode. So the pilot episode of Lobotomy Corporation. Joint command or assembly summons? Do joint command, sure. So we have a new abnormality. We're going to make a new employee, which I will make off camera so you not to bore you to death with this. So thank you for watching, everybody. And like I said, if you want to see more Lobotomy Corporation, please click the like button. Let me know about the lore and stuff. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Let's go into 2026 with a new game. Lobotomy Corporation.